Oh, it's Luke from Divine Star, and I just want to show you this real quick. This is why it's kind of a bad idea to put everything in the global scope, and you really should be careful what you put in the global scope. So this is a server example for the Voxel Engine. I have two players connected, and they're looking at each other right now. And now everything works normally. I can place voxels, and yep, the other client can see it happen. Basically, the way this works is that actually I can show you. So when we get a message to add the voxel, we actually add the voxel to the local world that the player is in, and then we send a message to the server saying that the voxel was added. So you can see in the server log actually voxel add right here and all that, and this is the connection ID. So what I've gone and done, I guess, is I've I made a new function called add voxel, and I put it in the scope of this worker thread. And all this does is gets the raw data for a particular voxel and then sends it to the server without actually adding it to the world. So if we come here and I run this code, you can see that we're going to add a 16 by 16 area to all other clients that are connected. And if I run that code, you can see that it gets added. Of course, it's going to take a second to load because it's basically a 32 by 32 area, and for each one of those voxels that was added, it has to rebuild the chunk. So about 4 chunks, about 1,024 build requests. So, and as you can see, it's not in my world in this client, but it is in this one. So if we stand back and then we run this code, which won't just do a cube of by 32 by 32 by 32. This is going to make everything pretty glitchy on this client. Yep, things definitely feel like they slow down a bit. It might eventually build everything out for a while, but it's definitely just going to take a bit. And you can see how messed up the other player looks. On the other client. But I look fine though. Yeah, as best I can. So yeah, something you gotta be kind of careful about. So just don't do that. Don't put stupid important functions in the global scope or ones that can mess up other things. At least with Electron, you can turn off the ability to have the console. But if you're making a browser game with the engine, that's kind of not an option. So just don't throw things into the scope. Maybe try to hide the code a bit, make it not completely obvious, and yeah, definitely don't allow stuff like this easily. I would just say never put the Voxel Engine itself in the scope, and neither put the any connection to the socket connection itself in the global scope. Yeah. You see this voxel over here, but it's so messed up. I've never seen a glitch out like this before. So, yep. I just want to see. Yeah, my CPU is at 100%. So, yep. So I'm still working on stuff for the Voxel Engine. I'm currently working on a way to make it easier to work with raw binary data between WebSockets and all that. And I've made a new library that I'm working on. But I'm just trying to get everything done that I want done for Alpha 1.3 before I start moving on to other stuff. So thanks for watching. I hope this entertained you a bit. So yeah, take it easy. Thank you.